Well, thank you for joining us. This is Andrew Williams Jr. Today is May the 30th, 2022. This is the UnityNet and Africa and Diaspora weekly meeting. And today we're going to be celebrating the upcoming June 5th Environmental Day. I'm going to share that with you now as a backgrounder. I think, let's see here. No, not quite. Let's see here. All right, please bear with me. Yeah, this is where we are. This is where we're going. June 5th, 2022 will be celebrated as World Environmental Day. And the theme is Only One Earth. Build, and you can have access this website, worldenvironmentalday.global, for information that you can find here about activities that are happening around the world. In the universe are billions of galaxies. In our galaxies, there are billions of planets, but there's only one Earth. This page provides you options where you can take inspiration from the practical guide. You can register your related event, and you can see a list of the global events hosted by UNEP and partners. So Lloyd, just a note for you, I'm not sure if you registered your event or not, but you may want to come to this page and take advantage of this opportunity. Here's some latest news that's being shared. In Jamaica, farmers struggle to contend with changing climate. How Stockholm has proven you can move a city on clean energy. Inger Anderson's message for World Environmental Day. An industrial site turns into a green neighborhood in Stockholm. And you can see more stories. You can also create your own Earth Action number. You can register your events and actions, build your Earth Action number, and share your impact with the world. Again, the theme is we only have one Earth, let's take care of it. I have multiple co-hosts. If you can make sure that everyone that's not speaking, I would certainly appreciate that assistance. Gabriella, I'm downloading your presentation now.
Yes, sir. I am seeing it.
Gabriella, if you can see my screen, and you can also take this opportunity to introduce yourself and the project, I would certainly appreciate that.
Hello?
I think, yes, hello, sir.
Yes, I hear you. But
this is Maurice.
Yeah, it's a
Maurice Buya
presentation
from Kenya.
from Maurice. Maurice, are you online?
Yeah, I'm online.
Okay, thank you. So you can go and do on your presentation, sir.
Well,
Yes,
please first, Mark, introduce yourself, tell us who you are, and give us a little background about the presentation we're about to see, please. Thank you.
Okay,
thank you so much. Yeah, I am. Yes, I am CEO of Kajulu Hills Eco Villages and also a principal of Kisumu City Permaculture Academy.
Start with your name, please. Wait, start with your name, please, and speak more slowly. Speak more slowly. Speak more slowly, please. Go right ahead.
My name is Maurice Obuya from Kenya. Yes, I am a CEO of Kajulu Hills Eco Villages, which is a community-based organization promoting regenerative agriculture in Africa, and also a principal of Kisumu City Permaculture Academy, which trains communities and refugees on regenerative agriculture through a course called...
Could you lean back some? We don't see all of your face. We only see the bottom part of it. Thank you. We can hear you, please. Yes, thank you. Thank you.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, okay, Okay, is that okay?
Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah,
Please
so,
start again. Please start again, please. Thank you.
Yes, my name is Maurice Obuya. I am CEO of Kajulu Hills Eco Villages and principal of Kisumu City Permaculture Academy. Can you hear me?
We hear you clearly.
Hello?
Yes, yes, we hear you clearly. Just speak slowly. Go right ahead.
Yes, so I wish to make a presentation on my regenerative agriculture project, and also in line with how we are trying to promote agroforestry, agroecology, and regenerative agriculture.
Thank you. Here's the presentation. Is this the page you want to start with?
Yes, so currently we are starting to establish East African bioregional hubs and biodiversified hotspots with headquarters at a place called Kajulu Hills Eco Villages in Kisumu City, Kenya. So those are the community members who are working on that site, and they're trying to bring up many biodiversified crops to come up in harmony together. Next slide, please. Next slide. Yes, that is our headquarters signboard, the Kajulu Hills Eco Villages, and that is our poster. And those are our community members. We are just having a work episode. Next. Yes, next. Next. Yes, that is my introduction. So the project is on a 30 acres piece of land. It has 8 units, and the aims are to establish demonstration sites for agricultural learning. Next. Next. Yes, learning purposes. And we also promote indigenous seeds, seedlings, tubers, and vines, banks development. So far, we have trained 150 refugees and 30 community members. And we also run a regenerative radio program, which has reached 230,000 refugees in Turkana. Through our indigenous seeds exchange program, we have reached out around 450 refugees households. And through our advanced permaculture design or regenerative design course, we have reached out to 10 refugees in Turkana, Kenya, and 120 community members from across Africa, including Sudan, South Sudan, Rwanda, Burundi, Uganda, Tanzania, and Kenya. Next. 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 Yeah, next. So some of our units. Next.
Just a moment.
Yeah. So,
the computer is moving slowly. Is this the correct page?
Yes, we are on the correct page. So we have a lot of biodiversity in our system. So if you come to our system, we have conserved more than 1 million trees, 30 acres. And we have a variety of elements that we have added without destroying the existing ones, including ornamental plants, coconuts, pineapples previous, coconuts, pineapples, cactus, lemongrass, stones, we also confirm. And we have quite a lot of biodiversity, having conserved most of our existing plants. Next. Next. Yeah, so what we do mainly is maintenance, previous. You've gone so much back. Next, please. Next.
Excuse me. Please excuse me. If you'll tell me the title, then I'll be better able to assist you. I don't know which is next.
Daily activities, okay? We are at daily activities.
Okay, just a moment.
Yeah, right there. So we do maintain the system through removal of invasive plants, and also we keep on planting and with very minimal weeding, because we always try to operate a zero weeding system at maturity stage. So the ones that are there, we do some minimal weeding, and then we maintain the general diverse number of plants in the system. So we conserve all the indigenous fruits which are also facing extinction, as much as our neighbors are trying to remove all of them, and also a variety of wild animals. Thank you. Next.
Bear with me, the computer's moving slow.
Yes, it's okay. Next. Those are the community members. Next.
If you tell me the title, then I'll know better where to go.
Community members. So we also have different branded sites at the system for education purposes. Next. And the environment is generally very cool compared to the existing environment. Next. Next, that is a part of the environment. We had a visitor from UK. You can see there is an orange there. So basically we communicate through directly face-to-face and on one-to-one basis, and each community members being members of the system, they also have some small units within. Some of the units that we have seen have been branded belong to the community members. Next. Next. Yes, that is, we were busy planting on one of the units of the community members there. So we keep on planting. So some of the changes that we have seen since we started, that's the title. Environment has improved in all aspects: fresh air, coolness of the area, even the beauty of environment has improved from a lot of life growth and conservation. Next. For women, we have more women engaged in the hubs owing to pieces of land where they work in regenerative agriculture, improve the life of those women as they get fresh food from what they grow, as well as pay for the labor that they provide in the hubs, and they also harvest fodder for their animals. We have young men also working in the hub for pay for the construction site and improve attitude towards regenerative agriculture, because currently most people are using conventional agriculture, which is monoculture, and it really destroys the environment. Next. So we are also targeting the youth. We have youth members and also women and men. So that is one of our structures of natural building using locally available materials. The response, for what is surprising, is that the response from the community we have positive towards regenerative agriculture from members, and how the impact of the hubs is already felt in the environment. So the community is really taking regenerative practice well. I think with the additional follow-up and investment, the whole environment will change. People need education. As we create awareness, people want to come and learn more about regenerative agriculture, and that's why we provide advanced permaculture design course for them. Next. That's what's surprising. That is a picture of one of the units. Those are some of the guests. That is our coconut nursery and bamboo nursery. Our 11 key achievements for the past 3 months, we have tried to blend the units, community portions, and the whole projects. We have increased biodiversity. We have increased sustainability and resilience. I think in the next 1 or so years, the project will be taking care of itself with thousands of bamboos, thousands of mangolds, and hundreds of thousands of lemongrass and also indigenous fruits like guavas, yeah, and many other trees. Next. So we also have the seed banking system, indigenous seed banking system that we have provided for the community members. And we also conduct baseline soil, moisture, pH, and many other tests, biodiversity index, at 10 different points in the ecosystem, which we monitor on annual basis to see the changes, and we provide financial reporting to our donors. And we ensure that whenever we have an activity, we pay all our people that are involved. And we also mobilize local materials like manure from the community, so we don't buy anything from the shop. Next. Next. Yeah, that is our team. We had a visitor from UK, she's called Juliet. We have a business plan which has 3 dimensions, our proposed business plan. Maybe this one you can listen carefully. So it has 3 dimensions. One is the social regenerative entrepreneurship, and community regenerative entrepreneurship, and project permaculture regenerative entrepreneurship. Because we do it in a local environment, so we expect our immediate siblings living in that area to have their projects, and then the community members around there will have their project, and then the project itself will also have its income and project. So through that, and all the 3 dimensions will have their product line. So through that, we ensure that there's no conflict. Next, you're back. Next. Those are the 3 dimensions. Next. 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 Yes, that is one of our community units. So we are promoting this event called the All African Advanced Permaculture Design Course. We are going to the 8th one now, which is starting in July. And we are continuing with the registration. We already have students from Nigeria and Kenya registered. Next. 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 Yes, what we are doing, maybe you can hesitate there a bit. Next, before. We can state before, not next, before what we are doing. Next.
Excuse me, just a moment. Please allow me patience as the computer is moving slowly.
Okay, next. Yes, there. Please hold on there. Remove the cursor. Yes, so we are promoting advancing regenerative culture through permaculture agriculture, permanent agriculture, or in short, it's called permaculture. So the objective is to promote safe farming methods, including zero digging, zero watering, zero weeding, zero chemical, zero pesticides, herbicides, and any type of chemicals. Yeah. So this is a type of agriculture that is aimed at restoring forests, because we cannot do agriculture without forests. So we do we promote agroforestry, agroecology, and also food forests. So those are the 3 types of forests that we are combining. So with regenerative agriculture, we introduce the natural design aspects, which eliminates the use of conventional methods that I've mentioned. Next. 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 So as I said, the next one will be, we usually have it, we'll have it on 10th to 20th July. Previous, please. Previous.
Excuse me, which is this page or the next one?
This one. Please join our upcoming event. So that is 10th to 20th July 2022 near Lake Victoria, in a place called Kindu Bay and Kisumu City. So we have 2 sites where we do our training. The sites, both of them have more than 400 indigenous self-sustaining ecosystems, which you use for the training. And all of them are branded and labeled. Next. there, awareness creation. Now we use 3 posters to create awareness. So the first one talks about ethics and the venue of the training. Next. Next. And yes, and then the second one talks about the people who are going to lead the training. And then the third one talks about the guest speakers that we have from all over the world. So through the guest speakers, we are able to link our students to different motivational speakers and also other projects that are happening in the whole world. But mostly we target students from Africa. Sometimes we have students from abroad like France and Italy. We have had them before. Next. So we are just open, but primarily we target students from Africa. So we also have our YouTube channel, and we promote free permaculture tutorials talking about principles, because we follow the original 18 principles according to Bill Mollison. We have 5 ethics. We have about 3 energy principles. We have another 4 design principles. We have another 5 natural principles, and I think about 6 or so attitudinal principles. So these videos elaborates all those principles, and they're available on YouTube for those people who want to know more about ethics, because I cannot present everything: energy principles, design principles, principles on nature, and attitudinal principles. The essence of this is to restore indigenous ecosystems with all types of plants and living things within it and living in harmony. So these principles were borrowed by Bill Mollison from indigenous ecosystems all over the world, including Indonesia, Amazon, and Africa, and also Pakistan and Philippines. So they were written in a logical way because some of this knowledge has been brushed off. And for those who are curious to know what we do, next slide. We have one, next slide, next. We have one of our most popular videos. We have several videos, about 90. We have more than 300 subscribers. And our latest video, most popular, is called The Eco Secrets of the Octagon, which shows a documentary on how the whole system was established. And we also have Accelerating Mass Regenerative Explosion, which highlights testimonies from our previous trainees on what they learned and why we are trying to promote this type of education. Next. Yes, so we also have an ongoing fund to build up, to improve our indigenous permaculture training center infrastructure. And that is the link which was started by Jeremiah Kidd from the US. And we also have, we are running a WhatsApp and a Tele Permaculture Africa group, which Tele Permaculture Africa is on Telegram, and it has more than 300 members, I think, around 300 members. And we are available on 2 websites, as you can see, ecovillage.org. And our primary website is Kajulu Hills ecovillages.wixsite.com, 2020 regions bordering Lake Victoria. Next. 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 Yeah. So this is just but some of the slides that we use in the training from Bill Mollison, Ethics and Design Principles. Next. I'll mostly go to the last 2 because of time. Just go next. Then the others people can read. Those are just factualities, but I just want to elaborate the last 2. The last 2, just go. Go, go, go. Yes, yeah, there. Yeah, okay. There. So those are the main principles. You can see we have the first 3 ethics: care of the earth, care of the people, redistribute surplus, ethics on natural systems, resource management, energy principles, principles of energy cycling, principles of energy efficiency, down. Then we have functional design principles, principles of stability, functionality, support, relative location. Then we have principles of nature, biological resource use, diversity, age effects, principle of intensification, agreed succession. And then we have what somebody has to have on his mind, which is called attitudinal principles, natural forces, yield, cooperation, positivity, proximity, and demonstration. So our last principle is demonstration. So in all our 400 systems, we demonstrate how all these principles work together in one ecosystem, and they're able to build up an ecosystem from zero. Even those people who are back a bit, those people back.
Back how far?
Just one slide, that one. So that one summarizes how permaculture has evolved and how it has also been mutilated. So we concentrate on the first 18. So you'll find other writings with 12 or so, but the basic principles are 18, and that is what we teach. And I think we are one of the few institutions that are focused on the 18 because they really work. And they can really help us to restore the eroded indigenous knowledge, because even some of our communities up to today, like now I'm in Tanzania, I've visited a few sites, and even in Kenya, I visited some indigenous farmers, and they practice all the 18 principles. And for people who don't have any knowledge, indigenous knowledge, the old knowledge, they can use the 18 principles to restore the system. And we train people on the 18 principles to apply them to restore the indigenous ecosystems, because that is the main objective of the founder, who was Bill Mollison. Next. I think we have come to an end. Next.
Just a moment, please.
Next.
Just a moment, please. This is the end.
Yes, next. Yes, that's the end. Yeah, that was just meant for that. It was just meant for this presentation. But we have a lot of materials, and also the YouTube channel and Facebook. We post on daily basis on ongoing activities, but mostly we target the unconventional world, people who are using monoculture, and they are using a lot of chemicals to come back to the regenerative world. So that's why we try to put it in a more scientific way and systematic way, so that we can make the people who are practicing regenerative agriculture to appreciate and come back to us, get the training, and start establishing their ecosystems. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. And could you end by saying again your name, the name of your organization, and if possible, a website or contact information, please?
Yes, my name is Maurice Obuya. Maurice Obuya. This Maurice Obuya is my name. It's the same name on Facebook and on YouTube and on Instagram and Twitter. Then my website is on the last slide, the Kajulu Hills Eco Villa at wixsite.com region bordering, but it's on the slide. You can refer to the slide. I can miss a dot or so.
Just a moment.
The last slide. It's on the last slide. My website is on the last slide.
Yes, but
the
it's
last sentence on the third
just a moment,
last
please.
slide or so.
Just a moment, please.
Up.
Just a moment, please.
Up.
Just a moment, please. Now, At the bottom, we have Brett Pritchard. Where is your contact information?
Yes, Brett Pritchard was a principal assistant of Bill Mollison, the founder of permaculture, and he's my mentor actually. He's my personal mentor. So he prepared most of these training materials that I use currently, like even this card and many other cards. There are 21 cards and about 21. This one is just 2 that I used here, 3, but there are 21 cards like this, which are elaborating about all these principles and also all the ethics. So there are several cards which go into details for each and every of the 18 principles. There are details for that, and I have that presentation. And because I was not teaching, I just wanted to highlight a few issues using the few slides, yeah, that I got from the presentation.
I'm going through this very quickly, but when people replay it, they can stop it to see each one individually.
Mm-hmm. There, next.
Just a moment, please. Now, yes, do you want me to go to a specific slide?
Yes, up where the website is, just go up.
The computer moves slower than you do, so just a moment, please.
No.
Is it further back? Oh, here's
Back.
the contact.
I just wanted to highlight the contact. Link with us, the slide called link with us.
This one?
No, up. That one, this one. The last bullet is our website. The last bullet.
So that's ecovillage.org is the basic website. Oh, I see.
No, that
Hills, Seco Villa.
Yes. The second one is the basic website. The other one is partners. We appear on another partners website also. But the second one is our main website, Kajulu Hills, Eco Villa. Next. No, down. Just go down.
Just a moment, please. Just a moment, please. So Kajula Hill, secovilla.wixsite.com /
That's it.
20 regions bordering.
That is it.
Excellent.
Yes.
Excellent.
Yes.
Very well. I'm going to stop sharing the slide now. And thank you so much for your presentation. I'm turning it back over to the moderator, either Lino or Gabriella.
Thank you so much.
Oh, let me stop recording so that I can be able to have this presentation as it is. Just a moment.